everybody, I'm Rebecca, and it's Wednesday, so it's time for Top 5 Wednesday. Woohoo! Today's Top 5 Wednesday topic is the top 5 books that made you think. So, just rummaging through my bookshelf, I have grabbed 5 books, and let's get started. The first book that made me think when I read it was The People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn. Howard Zinn, it's right there. I had a hard time finding it. Basically, this is the history of the United States told from the loser's perspective, or all the natives' perspective, as opposed to, like, the happy, oh, we are so great type of stories. It's kind of gross. I haven't even read the whole thing, but what I have read of it, like, it makes you kind of rethink everything you know about American history, which is kind of scary and awesome at the same time. So, yeah. The second book on my list today, so number 4 in the countdown, is S by J.J. Abrams and Doug Dorst. This book is so cool because if you know anything about J.J. Abrams anyway, you know that he's like a mastermind of craziness and intricate plots and just weirdness, and he's really talented at it. And so this book is it's a really cool book. It has a story in the book, and like a legitimate, like most books do, has a story, and then there are like little pieces and clues to the like behind the scenes story that are inserted into it, and the two characters who are writing notes to each other in the margins. So you're kind of like trying to figure out where everybody is at all the times, and you're reading the margins, and it's done like they read it multiple times. So like the first time they read it, maybe they wrote in red ink, and the next time they read it, maybe they wrote in black ink and it's super scrawled, and then the next time it's green ink. And so you kind of have to like really pay attention and think about what you were reading. So yes, it's all over the place, but it's kind of awesome, and the experience of it is really cool. Number 3 on the countdown today is Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. Not that it made me think like in an intellectual kind of way, but it made me think about what I would do if I were in a post-apocalyptic situation, which I do generally. We watch The Walking Dead and I'm like, what would I do then? But this one really did make me think more about what I would do, because you're reading it as opposed to watching it. I'm like, okay, I would take this book with me and I would pack it in this suitcase and I would go here, and I also, you do have to kind of think a little bit and figure out how everything ties together, but for me, I'm including it because it made me think about what I would do in that situation, more so than what's going on in the actual novel. Number 4 today is Golden Sun by Pierce Brown, because you have, like, the whole time I read it, I was like, first of all, trying to figure out and think about what they were trying to say based on the fact that it's a futuristic world in space, and sometimes that can get confusing to me, but also because I'm trying to think ahead and figure out all the little twists and turns that I could not predict. I did not predict any of them at all. And so that made me keep thinking, though, because I'm like, okay, what's going to happen here? What's going to happen there? And like, how is he going to do this? Which is really cool. My final pick for today is The Circle by Dave Eggers. This book is basically a futuristic dystopian world, but one that we are almost living in already, because it is all about technology and how it's taking over lives, and how some of it's really good and some of it's really not so good. And you, as you're reading it, you're like, yeah, totally, that makes total sense. And then the more you read it, you're like, maybe not, because what happens if this happens, and then this happens, and this happens, and you, wow. So if you want a book about, like, where the world is going with technology, this is a really good book, and it will make you think and make you realize that maybe all of technology is not as great as everybody makes it out to be, but then part of it really is good. I don't even know what to think half the time. So this one, it's still tearing my brain up about what is good and what is not good. Well, that's it for me today with my top 5 books that made me think. Let me know what made you think, if any of these have made you think, if some other books, like what is your top book that like you just can't stop thinking about because you just can't stop thinking about it. So let me know that down in the comments below. And as always, Top 5 Wednesday was created by Ginger Reads Laney. I have a link to her channel and to the Goodreads group down in the description below as well. So anyway, that's it for me. I will see you next time.